Hey gang, back with another video for you today. I'm talking about the house of Laboratorio Olfattivo and 3 fragrances from this house today, newish fragrances. 2 of them are from 2022, 1 from 2021. The fragrances I'm going to talk to you about are Arancia Rossa, this one right here, really yummy blood orange fragrance. Then we're going to talk about Exploud or Exploud, this one right here, and this is an oud fragrance. I'll let you know all about that one. And then finally Nektar. Nektar is also from 2022. Exploud or Exploud is from 2021. We're also doing a giveaway. The fragrances are carried at Ministry of Scent here in San Francisco, and Ministry of Scent is doing a giveaway, a full bottle of choice of one of the 3 fragrances, plus the second prize of the entire collection of fragrances they sell at a Ministry of Scent in sample form. They sell samples of the fragrances for $5, and they'll put together a kit for a second winner, a giveaway winner of all the fragrances they have from Laboratorio Olfattivo in a sample set. Anyway, find out about 3 new fragrances from Laboratorio Olfattivo coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian. Yesterday I'm talking about Laboratorio Olfattivo. This is the brand I first discovered back in, 2016. Somewhere around there. I did an initial video of the house way back in 2017, I believe. And then they weren't selling anywhere that I could find them. They were kind of not easy to get until they finally ended up at Ministry of Scent. Ministry of Scent used to be called Tiger Lily Perfumery, if you guys aren't aware, and they are definitely sponsoring the giveaway here. It's a USA giveaway. They do not ship worldwide. They only ship in the USA, so that's why the giveaway is USA only. But these are some really great fragrances. I'm going to tell you also a little bit about my incident. I ended up going to their boutique in Turin and really had a great time exploring their fragrances in the store from the brand, and smelling and experiencing the fragrances. Before I let you know about the fragrances though, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. Just to highlight a Ministry of Scent, they do carry this brand there. It's great that they carry the brand there because I don't see them anywhere else, or at least I haven't found them anywhere else. So it's always a breath of fresh air to have access to brands that are not readily available elsewhere. The first fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is called Arancia Rossa. This is the 4th fragrance in the Viaggio in Italia collection of fragrances from Laboratorio Olfattivo. I did a video last year of the first 3, Bergamotto, we've got Limon, and we've got Mandarino. Out of the 3 there, Mandarino was my favorite, and now we've got Arancia Rossa, which is blood orange, and it smells fantastic. All 4 fragrances, including this new one, are created by Jean-Claude Ellena. If you don't know Jean-Claude Ellena, he used to be the in-house perfumer at Hermes. And you can totally see his signature style in all 4 of these fragrances. The fragrance is in Parfum Cologne concentration, but you know what? I have to be honest, I tried this fragrance quite a bit. I really love the way it smells, although Mandarino is still my favorite. This is a really close behind it, and then followed by Limon and Bergamotto. This one has great lingering power for the concentration. It's not a big fragrance, not a big cloud, but definitely has this great lingering power and a very, very unique smell. So it's a 2022 launch. As I said, it's a Parfum Cologne concentration, and basically features 4 notes of Italian blood orange, orange flowers, passion fruit, white musk. So for me, when I'm wearing it, it's definitely that beautiful, juicy blood orange experience. Definitely has that kind of sweet and tart kind of an experience with orange or blood orange note, but you start picking up this spiciness. There's definitely some kind of a spiciness, and I feel like the skin of the rind of the blood orange is in here to give you that kind of a bit of a bitter zing and spice to the fragrance. But of course, it eventually has some fruitiness, and it lightly gets tropical here as well. And then of course there's a little bit of orange flower, like a citrus floral experience here with this particular fragrance as well. Overall, it's a beautiful fragrance, really yummy. It reminds me of drinking the blood orange drink that's very popular in Italy, which I've had plenty. It's that kind of a smell, but I love that kind of like bitter spiciness that's in here. And as I said, I feel like there's the rind captured in the smell, or the skin, because when you put the skin of an orange or tangerine or something in your mouth, you get that bitter spicy zing. That's definitely captured here, along with the tropical qualities of the passion fruit. It's a really yummy fragrance. I think it's a perfect fragrance for summertime. And if you like the idea of blood orange as a dominant note for a fragrance, definitely check out Arancia Rossa from Laboratorio Olfattivo. Only thing is, currently Ministry of Scent is sold out of this particular fragrance. They're waiting for a new shipment. So at the end, you'll have a chance at participating in the giveaway. If you pick this, just be advised they're going to have to make you hold on until they receive new stock. But I do recommend you checking it out. And as I was saying, Ministry of Scent does sell samples at $5 each, which is a great value. You can always buy samples to test out this particular fragrance or any of the other two I'm going to be talking about today. So anyway, check out Arancia Rossa from Laboratorio Olfattivo. So Arancia Rossa was created by, or is created by Jean-Claude Ellena. The next two fragrances are created by Pierre-Constantin Guéros, a perfumer that I don't have a lot of experience with his fragrances, but I'm quite enjoying these particular fragrances here in these two darker fragrances. The first one is Exploud, or Exploud, and then the second one is Nektar. Exploud, I think it's Exploud because there's oud here. Exploud is definitely an oud fragrance experience, but kind of a bright oud. It doesn't get dark. It's just a very bright oud contrasted with the dark notes of oud with kind of like light and airy, uplifting kind of fresh notes of flowers in here. So very interesting take on oud, whereas you feel like it's not going to go dark. It eventually does go dark, but there's lots of fresh things happening with flowers up top and in the heart notes that keeps the fragrance kind of balanced and not heavy on one side with the dark notes. So the two fragrances in the dark bottles are $20 more than the Viaggio and Italia collection of fragrances. So they're $20 more. They're eau de parfum concentration. But let's talk about the Exploud. This is a 2021 launch. Again, Pierre-Constantin Guéros, or Guéros, is the perfumer behind this one. It features notes of oud Ajmal, oud Boya, Ambreconide, black pepper, Ambrostar, Vetiver, Magnolan, Gardenia, Lilybelle, pink pepper, nutmeg, and Olibanum. So Lilybelle, Magnolan, and Gardenia are the white floral notes in here, so there's definitely a white floral experience. But to me, it doesn't feel too much like you're wearing white flowers, like an overdose of them. It just gives the oud more of a lightness about it when you wear this particular fragrance. There's definitely almost like an aldehydic experience as well, because it gives that lift to the fragrance. The dark notes, the dense notes, the more complex notes. It doesn't feel very, very heavy, but you still have definitely lots of oud here. It's very oudy, but it's not a warm, spicy oud. It's definitely got more of a fresh, spicy experience, more of a fresh experience, and of course I'm saying it has a more of a aldehydic kind of a touch, but lots of oud. Eventually it settles to a bit of a ambery experience in the dry down, woody for sure, and then there's loads of aromatic touches in this particular fragrance as well. If you're looking for oud that's very easy to wear and you like the combination of white flowers and things like that, this is definitely one for you to try. I feel like you can also get away with this in the warmer months because it has all that freshness and the fresh floral touches. It doesn't go warm too much for me, and those are the kind of fragrances I would pull in the winter time. Of course, there's no rules. This is only if you follow rules, but you can pull for this one any time of the year. But if you do follow those rules, this is the kind of fragrance you would wear more when it's warmer outside, because it does have a freshness about it. So that's Exploud, or Exploud. Is it Exploud? It's Exploud. I'm going to go with Exploud because we have oud in there. Finally, Nektar. It's same perfumer once again, and this is a 2022 launch, and Exploud is a 2021 launch. Nektar is so delicious, I have to be honest. Very, very delicious. If you like honeyed fragrances, if you like the idea of honey, this is definitely one for you to try. But it's honey with leather, and honey with leather, almost like a leather rubber kind of an experience. Same perfumer, 2020 to launch, features notes of honey, leather, tonka beans, clary sage, Elemi resin, cinnamon, vanilla, cedar, vetiver, olibanum, pink pepper, davana. A lot of stuff happening. It's a very complex fragrance experience. It's also very, very warm and gooey. You've got that gooiness in here, not only with the honey, you pick up the honey qualities for sure, and there's definitely a vanillic ambery experience in the dry down as well. Up top, it blasts with very aromatic touches. It's got this very, very green aromatic, kind of an herbal blast up top. So it starts off a little cooler, but in the background warming up. It's like kind of warming up. You kind of like picking it up slowly. Eventually it just becomes very, very warm and vanillic and very, very gooey as well. The honey and the vanilla blend together to create a kind of an ambery experience, but very, very soft and cozy. The leathery part is the part that kind of might turn off some people. I like it in here quite a bit, but there is this just a little bit of an off-putting thing happening because the leather comes off like rubber, like a kind of a burned rubbery kind of an experience here. So you've got this kind of like, whoa, it's a fully gourmand. It's not quite fully gourmand. It's not quite fully, you know, gooey. It's just got that kind of like sharpness about this kind of leather rubber contrast that's happening in this particular fragrance. But it's quite cozy to wear. It's a unique experience, but very, very honeyed, ambery, and gooey as well. I think this is really, really delicious. And Nektar versus Exploud. Nektar you can totally wear in the wintertime, and it's the kind of fragrance that might get cloying because it does get uber sweet. But Exploud, on the other hand, as I was saying, is definitely one you can get away with wearing in the warm outside because there's lots of freshness about it, whereas Nektar is all warm and gooey. Initial blast definitely has the coolness, the freshness, but it becomes a very, very warm experience. It's a very yummy experience. I don't know much about Pierre-Constantin Guéros. Now I'm curious to learn more about his fragrances. Are you familiar with his work? Do you guys know? And what about Laboratorio Olfattivo? Are you guys familiar with the fragrances from this house? These two are Exploud and of course Nektar. One I was talking a lot about last year was Vanagloria, created by Dominique Ropion. Really yummy fragrance. That is also a great fragrance for me from this house. And then there's also Tonka. Anyway, that's all I have to say about these fragrances. Definitely go check out the fragrances over at Ministry of Scent. And if you like sampling first, definitely get samples to see what these fragrances are all about. And then you can decide if you want a full bottle or not. I do have links to the fragrances in the info box. And now on to the giveaway. It's one full bottle of choice for one subscriber and a sample set for the second subscriber. So we'll draw the name, the first name that comes up will get a chance at one of the fragrances. The second name will have the chance at the sample set that Ministry of Scent is putting together. And just be warned, as I was saying earlier, the Arancia Rossa is sold out currently, but they are going to receive more stock very soon. So if you pick that, you might have a bit of a delay to wait for your fragrance to arrive. This is a USA giveaway. Just let me know which fragrance you would like to win if you won, and what did you like about this review, and also say something about the brand. Are you familiar with it, and have you had any experience with it? Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, list below. Please like this video, please share it, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, and good luck with the giveaway.